Pick your head up and open your eyes. I know how you feel. I know what it's like when all you can see is what's missing. I've been there before, and most likely I'll be there again. I'm not here to tell you life is perfect, or easy, or pain-free, but to remind you that life is happening all around you, forever changing. Its hope and its opportunity never more than a stone's throw away. And that although it can seem tempting or even reasonable to think that tomorrow will just be more of today, don't. You're merely moving through the seasons of life. The ups and downs that constitute our most prized possessions, our most beautiful memories. It's an invitation and nothing more. And what I hope you understand is that it's right now in life's winter when everything feels dead cold, black and white, that you have to see life in color. And look, we all know winters can be long sometimes, really long. But if you can find it in your heart to ride it out, you'll understand that what's in front of you is a door left open and ajar separating this chapter and the next. It's no more a burden than a blessing. I've always found comfort in the idea that winter is officially a beginning with everything ahead of you spring-loaded. And during this time, as snow falls and coats the world in white as the ordinary, even for a moment in time, becomes surreal. A reset button shaking every part of you like a snow globe on Christmas Eve. Winter has this beautiful way of putting its hand on your shoulder and reminding you that difficulty now means the best of life later. And so when you find yourself in the winters of life, remember the impermanence, that even though it's difficult and trying at times, they are just building blocks. And nothing of value comes to fruition without them. And then there's the spring, when that believing is rewarded, the seeds begin to grow root and emerge from the ground, when for the first time progress evolves from a fairy tale to something tangible, something you can touch. It's reassurance beyond the voice in your head, a sign that you've emerged. From the valley that you once feared was forever that the color you desperately longed for now appears on tree branches, flowers, its bluer skies, clearer views. And when you find yourself amidst the springs of life, let it reassure you that the real world always catches up to the one behind your eyes. If you simply carry on, let it remind you that pain becomes progress, and that if given the chance, life finds a way. And then we get the summer. The culmination of all that is good. You have arrived. All of the waiting, all of the suffering, the belief, the hope, the patience, all manifesting into life at its best. Sand and salt water regain their relevance. Days are no longer worries or less. This is the peak, the summit. It's why we dream. And when you find yourself in the summers of life, don't miss a moment. Be grateful for every second. Breathe it in. Recognize its magnificence in its splendor. Accept its invitation to see the world as you always knew it could be. But remember that summer, like everything else, while it slips away with time, it's a call to simultaneously appreciate the now, while refusing to live under the false pretense that winters can be mitigated, gone forever, that life has no series of cycles. Endless summer is a state of mind. A state of mind that allows us to navigate through the trials and tribulations. And the goal is to understand that no summer lasts forever, but you can always find your way back here. There is always a place for you amidst the summers of life, even when it's hard to see, even when it feels impossible, cold, dark, and lonely. You are always on your journey back here. Always. My proof? New England in the fall. The reds, the oranges, the yellows, painting for us the most beautiful masterpiece imaginable, as if to signal its infinite presence. And as the portrait falls leaf by leaf, piece by piece onto the ground, yeah, it will be covered up, but it will never be gone. It's the same hand on your shoulder, explaining that your world will change. It always has, it always will. But you have everything you need. So whether you're in winter, spring, or summer, or fall, and perhaps that's something only you would know, I ask that you see it for what it is. Another trip around the sun. Another tour through those seasons of life. Find a fire so that you can endure winter's cold. Nourish that seed of hope as it springs to life from the ground below you. Bask in the summer sun as it lights up the sky. Appreciate those leaves as they float around you like paper planes, because all of it, each and every part of you, is your own story on your own triumphant journey through the seasons of life.